Hi my dear Geminis, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is your monthly reading for the month of October. Okay, let's just spread your cards first. Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, High Priestess, Seven of Wands, Hierophant, Ace of Wands, Death, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, the World, Justice, Nine of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Emperor, and Six of Swords. Okay. All right. Better. Do meditate, Geminis. Beautiful time, very energetic, potent in energy. Do meditate. Okay. Oh, cool. Better? I hope it doesn't fall down now. Something with the setting. Okay. In your recent past, Geminis, the dominant energy was of Queen of Pentacles. So maybe because of your feminine side, or a very abundant lady was there in your life, or you yourself were very much in tune with your creative or feminine side, or your emotional side, because of which you were able to have a lot of abundance in your life, right? And you decided to focus upon just one venture with this Seven of Wands. Even if you had the ability to manifest or had multiple ventures in your life, but you decided to focus on just one, and to invest all your time and energy in, right? Post which you got into either a very wise person, Hierophant, a very wise person came into your life and offered you his piece of advice, a word of wisdom, or you yourself got into this energy of a Hierophant, where either because of your experiences or your ventures or whatsoever, you were in a position to offer your guidance to others, right? Or to even your own self. So either someone very wise, a very wise person was there in your life, or you yourself were able to get into this energy of wisdom. Right, and post which you felt abandoned emotionally for a bit. You felt as if everybody had betrayed you, more like death of an ego or death of a self, where all the connections that you were holding on to, all the ventures that you were holding on to, in a way you felt betrayed by all of them, right? Emotionally speaking. Mentally you were wise, or someone was wise in your life. Venture wise, you were able to just focus upon one thing, right? Abundance wise, you were quite successful, abundant, like you had roof on your head and you were quite abundant, whatever you wanted, life of luxury basically. But emotionally you felt betrayed by everybody that you trusted, everybody that you liked or loved or would have liked to have. One sec. Okay, this should do. Cool. So you felt betrayed by everybody, right? Emotionally. Post which you decided to get into this leadership role, right? Either in your own life, it can be like your own channel, your own business venture. You decided to be your own boss. So it can be in anything. Can be emotionally, can be in a state of family, can be in your business venture. If you are an artist, you decided to open up a new channel of your own, right? rather than following anybody, rather than seeking connections from outside, you decided to be your own boss. You decided to be a leader, right? And manifest the life that you desired. And after which you had the entire world in your hand. So this lady has both the wands in his hands, fire energy, the foresight of an eagle, the blessing of an angel, right? Prowess of a tiger, and strength of a bull, right? So she has it all. So you got into this leadership energy role, post which you had the entire world in your hand. You had the ability to manifest anything that you really desired. Whether you did it or not, I don't know, right? It's a collective reading. It varies from person to person, but potential wise, energy wise, resources wise, and your own state of mind wise, you had the ability to manifest anything that you wanted. The entire world was in your hand. Wisdom was there with you. Focus was there with you. Abundance, resources were there with you, right? Except emotional betrayal that was deep inside you. Apart from that, everything was quite in your hands. Everything, the entire world was in your hands. This was the recent past. In your present reality, immediate reality, dominant energies of judgment. So either you are being judged, or the divine is judging you, or you are judging everybody in your life so far, and trying to analyze who was how with you, right? And segregate and like with your rationality, logical mind, instead of getting into emotions, you are able to segregate who is actually yours, which situation is actually beneficial for you or not. Either divine is doing that to you and your environment, or you are doing that to your own life and your environment, right? And post which you are getting Ace of Wands. That is again manifestation ability, fire sign. Divine itself is blessing you with this ability to manifest anything that you desire in your life. So wherever that your focus is right now, can be relationship, can be career, finance, travel, your passion, whatsoever that your focus is in right now, the divine is giving you this magic wand, this Ace of Wands, where whatever that you desire can come true, provided you have faith in it. You are willing to do that. Sometimes we just wish, like, I wish, but we don't believe that we can actually achieve that. So your own belief is very much essential. Obviously divine is blessing you, giving you this beautiful magical energy to manifest anything that you desire, but manifestation occurs only when we have 100% faith in it, right? So your faith along with this belief that this will happen can only bring out whatever that you desire in your life, can actually manifest your dream into a reality right now, right? And right alongside is death, right? So death is not a negative card. It's like death of an old self. Can be your ego, can be an old way of thinking. Many a times we keep on believing, like, okay, a certain venture will one day give me benefit, or a person will one day change and understand my love or something. We keep on hoping for something, or we keep on believing in something, but that needs to die, right? Your old self needs to die, old lifestyle needs to die, something needs to die in order for you to manifest what you really deserve and want to have, right? It can be anything. Maybe you are manifesting pain in your life, like being love stuck forever in your life, right? I don't know what your focus area is. Whatever that you're thinking about can turn into a reality. So be very mindful of what your thoughts are, what your dreams are, and if they are good, then have full faith that they can turn real. Then you need to let an old self die, right? Need to let an old way of living, old way of believing, everything needs to die for you to attain your dream life, right? Post which either you are getting justice or divine is doing justice to you. So maybe after undergoing this death of an old self, you would be able to do justice to yourself as well as people in your life, right? You being an air sign, very mobile, right? Geminis are very secretive as well, though they are good in communication, but what they actually reveal and what they speak about are like two different things, right? And deep inside they are very different. So whatever that you have inside, maybe others were not getting justice out of you, but after death of an old self, you would be able to do justice to people that you love, people that no more deserve your attention or energy, and your own self as well. Likewise with the ventures, like maybe you were investing in wrong kind of ventures that were not really beneficial for you in the longer run, right? So you would be able to do justice to your life, your environment, people around you, or divine will do justice to you post once you allow an old self to die. After which, nine of wands, this person out of nine wands, he is choosing one wand and is very protective. Look at the way he's looking at other wands, right? With doubt and suspicion. So maybe you were undertaking a lot of ventures earlier, and you had a lot of ideas basically, or you had faith in, okay, all these things will come true, but now you are not really sure about most of them, right? And instead you're deciding to just hook on to one thing and looking at other ventures or people or relationships in doubt, like in suspicion, like I don't think so they are really mine, I don't think so they are really beneficial for me. So you are just hooking on to one venture, relationship, connection, and then deciding to be loyal to it, deciding to further invest all your time and energy in that, right? Post which you are getting Wheel of Fortune. Once you analyze and decide upon this one venture, you are getting this Wheel of Fortune where divine itself would be blessing you with this, like a lottery, like you'll be getting very fortunate in terms of your luck. So your destiny is about to change, but for that you need to let an old self to die. You need to allow divine to bless you, grace you with what the divine needs to bless you with. Have a clear rationality and understanding about what you really need in your life, post which you are getting very lucky in terms of, so everything is really nice as far as I can see. The only thing that you are required to do is to let your old way of being die and allow the divine to work its magic, work its good luck charm upon you, right, in your present reality. Then in your upcoming future, the dominant energies of High Priestess, very positive energy basically, where the High Priestess is always in tune with her intuition, right? She knows like what's happening around, she knows it all, but she won't speak up until asked, right? She won't go meddle up in everyone's venture. She'll be in her own zone, hermit zone, and very much in tune with her intuition, very much in her alignment, right? And she knows it all. So High Priestess kind of energy means you have seen it all, you have experienced it all, and now in your upcoming future, you would rather in this month of October, you would rather decide to be in touch with your intuition. So that's why I also said meditate a lot these days. Very powerful energies right now. Navratras are going on, right? And even the weather is changing, right? Autumn season, when we move from summers to winters, so all those colors, everything that was full of life, chaos, from chaos we go to peace. Winters is like slumber, right? And in between autumn, where anything that is no more useful, like the old leaves die, right? So we need to let things that are no more serving us in our life to die, right? And we need to get into this meditative kind of zone, which you are getting into as the High Priestess. Or either you are getting into this energy, or a feminine energy is entering your life like a High Priestess. And if you do bump into or get the opportunity to meet some wise woman who is in tune with her intuition, then do ask for her advice, and she may give you a piece of advice which will be very beneficial for you, right? So either she's coming into your life, or you are getting into this feminine self of yours. Everybody has both masculine and feminine, so you are getting in touch with your intuition, with your feminine side, creative, very motherly and compassionate, basically platonic love, compassionate kind of energy, right? And post which you are getting into this Page of Pentacles. So that is a new opportunity entering your life, right? Either somebody is coming up with a new opportunity, can be a new job offer, can be like a further step in whatever venture that you are into. Or I'm so sorry. Yeah, so either somebody is coming, either a good new opportunity is entering your life, or you are manifesting this opportunity, or you are taking the next step in whichever venture that you have invested your time and energy in. We saw that in your present time you opted for like one venture that you would be focusing upon, right? So maybe you're building up the next step to it. So maybe you decided, okay, out of my job, my passion, which is music or art or cooking, and I'll just choose music for now, okay, and this is what I want to build in. So the next step is maybe you got a new gig, or you build up a YouTube channel or whatsoever. It's an example, right? Or maybe you decided to invest just in Bitcoin, so you finally understood, enrolled yourself into this course where you're understanding Bitcoins and how to go about it, how to invest in stocks, etc. So anything can be there, whatever your chosen field is, but you are taking the next step there, either that or you are getting a new opportunity in your life. Post which you would be able to celebrate it with your friends, loved ones, whatsoever, some kind of win, achievement, some kind of accomplishment that you'll be able to celebrate along with your loved ones, right? Post which you're getting into this King of Swords energy, very self-righteous person, a person who knows it all, who always stands for righteousness, and given a requirement, he knows what to say where in the exact amount of words and whatever. King of Swords is very brutal kind of energy, right? So nobody takes any kind of panga is the word, but nobody, what's the word? So nobody would come and challenge him basically, because he knows it all and he is right. He has this, he stands on the side of righteousness, and with his words itself, that he can just butcher anyone basically, right? So you either somebody is entering into a life who would be of this energy, or you yourself are getting into this energy where you will have all the right facts to be victorious in any kind of situation, right? It also means that if there is a platform where you will be required to speak up, you would always be victorious. Can be in a debate, can be with your loved ones, right? Can be on a stage, wherever that you would be required, say in a public, right? And you are required to speak up, you would be victorious. Post which you are getting into this Emperor energy, again a beautiful energy, very powerful. Emperor is the emperor, right? And who doesn't need to do anything but just be right and order basically, right? So you are getting into this Emperor energy after beautiful Gemini. I don't know how you always get such beautiful cards, but you are getting into this Emperor energy, or an emperor kind of person is entering your life, right? Or most probably it's you, right? After showing the world a mirror, whoever tries to challenge you, you will be able to butcher them. You are becoming the emperor, where whatever you want to manifest will become true in your life, right? And after which there is this Six of Swords energy, where the protagonist is taking his loved one to safer shores. So maybe like we saw in your past, you felt abandoned, so maybe you're migrating to a new city, or it's not necessary that it's literal journey, it can be metaphorical as well, right? So you along with your loved one finally are getting into this peace, mind which is in a state of peace, right? Where you are no more bothered by unnecessary people trying to pull you down, jealous people, or unnecessary situations. You are able to take not only your own head but your loved ones' heads as well, and bring peace to everyone by taking your loved one like a motherly figure, right? Basically mother is the epitome of love, right? So whomever that you love the most, or yourself as well, right? You will be able to be in the state of peace. Of course, after becoming the emperor, most probably that's the only way, right? Peace, safe waters, calm waters. Overall, a beautiful reading. The only thing I saw was this feeling of abandonment, but I think it was necessary for you to be able to undergo this card of death, let an old self die, and understand what is it exactly that you dream of in your life, right? And divine is blessing you, and this focus that you are getting in your present time is also essential, and the destiny, the fate is in your hands. You have the card of world, you have wheel of fortune, and you are becoming both King of Swords and the Emperor. So beautiful reading. You would be able to so you are in touch with your intuition, and you'll be able to celebrate. You have loved ones to celebrate your joys along with. Beautiful reading, Geminis. I hope it resonated. It's a collective reading. If it did, please support my channel. And yeah, off I go, your 369 Tarot.